Hello everyone, welcome to the show. Before we jump into the main content, I just wanted to put a disclaimer on the front of this video. Unfortunately, when I was shooting the footage for this particular video, I didn't realise that a number of camera and audio issues had occurred. As a doofus, I was too busy concentrating on actually doing the repair rather than the video itself. I'm still getting used to YouTube, please bear with me. So anyway, I put the video together as best as I can. Hopefully it still shows some of the important parts, and hopefully you'll find it a little bit interesting. I think it's important for me to document my mistakes as well as just putting out. I can't say that they're perfect videos, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so hopefully you enjoy. Hello everybody. If it's your first time visiting the channel, welcome. If you're a repeat customer, welcome back. So today we have another Game Gear. Not sure what state this one is in. A quick look around just shows the usual sort of surface scuffs and occasional marks, but all in all it's not in too bad a condition. At least it comes with the battery covers. So let's open it up and have a look inside and see what the batteries are like. Well, the springs look alright, although it does look like, I just changed that one. It does look like there might have been something spilt in here. So I don't know if you can get some batteries in and see if it actually works or not. Alright. To test this, fingers and thumbs. To test this today we have, there you go. What were you say that? Echo the Dolphin. No idea. But well, there's signs of life. Don't know if there's no music playing. I don't know if you can let's just check the volumes up. Yeah, so we have no music, but there is, it's really hard to see and you may not be able to pick this up on the camera, but it does look like the Sega symbol is in the background. They're just extremely light. So we have signs of life. So let's crack this open and see what we have. Getting the feeling it will definitely need a screen update, which is fine. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so not really sure what that is. Alright, well, let's disconnect the top here. And have a quick look at this board. Yeah, there's some sort of gunk around here. I don't know if that's factory or not. Could be. I can't say that I've ever seen that on these before, but you never know your luck. Okay. Very nice. Okay, so let's throw some more light on this, shall we? There we go. Put a little bit more light on it. Hopefully it's not too glary. So, can we see any major issues? So this is a VA1 board. Looks quite clean and tidy. I honestly don't know what this stuff is down here. I'm figuring that is factory, but could well be wrong. I can't see any obvious signs of rework on it, or repairs, or previous attempts at all. So guess it looks pretty good. Not. I don't throw it down. Okay, but definitely we will need a recap. Power board is pretty much the same. That's going to need a recap as well. And the soundboard, it could well be these capacitors that have been causing the problem, but we will see what we can do with that. I do have some of these in a kit. Along with these, Do I go with those or do I just go with surface mounted? Good question. But either way, it will give you a chance to see the 3 different ways I should say, deal with these. So these ones here, I will attempt to use hot air without destroying anything else. These ones here, these 3 here, I will utilize the solder sucker, and these here I'm probably just going to cut them off and then clean up the pads. I don't like mucking about with these too much. Okay, all right. So there are a number of capacitors on the board that need to be removed. Here, one down here, these 4 here, and this one up here. Now, the plan to remove these, I'm going to attempt to use my hot air station. Can't say that I've done this before, but these tend to have glue under them, so the hot air will help loosen up some of the glue under these and hopefully remove them. It shouldn't be too big of an issue. The main area to sort of watch is around here, obviously here where there's some plastic, and other components here, but I'm hopefully not going to put the air up too high, so hopefully we shouldn't have too much of an issue. I may put some foil around this area and this area here just to try and protect it. Didn't put that on particularly well, but particularly want to try and protect this wheel. put some over here just to be safe. So the odds are I will be replacing this screen. However, I would still like to make sure we keep the backlight and that intact as much as possible, even though it appears to be non-functional. With that done, I will fire up the hot air station. Temperature set for 450 and the air is 50%, which we'll try it at that and see how we go. I'm using a very small nozzle just to I'll show you removing the first capacitor in real time, just so you get an idea of what it's like. Well, I think that's actually off, it's just the glue that's holding it now. Yeah, so that's just glue that was holding that. I'll clean that up later. But I found that this is basically the easiest way to get this stuff off. I'll get these components off, I should say. They usually come off in a couple of minutes. Okay, I think you get the idea, so let's just speed through the rest of the removal. Now what we can do is just take this coil off, and hopefully we haven't damaged anything. Yeah, I think that looks all right there. Not sure. I'll have to double check that one. Looks like the component there may have moved. Yep. No, all good. Just want to have a look in this little area here. It almost looks like that capacitor may have moved. I'm not sure about that either. Could be. I should have had a look beforehand, shouldn't I? Alright. Let's have a quick look under the microscope. Hey guys, me again. Unfortunately, I can't show you the footage for the rest of the video, as that footage is corrupted and lost due to the issues I was having with the cameras. I do have footage around the installation of the IPS screen, so I will release that in the next video. This one's getting a bit long as it stands now, so I think I'll cut it here. And if you're interested, hopefully I will see you in the next video. Thank you again, guys. Bye.